Another fine day, a night to eat another raw chicken. Never gets boring. Another night, another raw chicken, another ponder session about life. Now, diet is not everything. It's just one of the pillars that make a human being either amazing or awful, and everything between. But many days I wonder, how would human beings be living right now if we would get actual food into us. We can obviously adapt to all kinds of diets and all kinds of situations and environments. That is a very good skill to have. But just because we can adapt to something and survive on that path doesn't mean it's actually gonna do us good. We just surviving. We ain't thriving. I went to this farm, I get some of my beef. Very nice people, very cool cows, very good meat. And I wanted to get some brain. Because I'm feeling kinda retarded. I'm kidding. I'm raw chicken genius. But in the Finland, you cannot sell brain. Guess why? Because of the mad cow disease that happened like 20 years ago. Is that some bullshit or not? There are many other foods that are almost impossible to get. That probably would be amazing for human beings. On top of that, there's the ones I always talked about, like the foods. There's so much toxicity. It's so modified from its natural state. There's so much pollution. The odds are stacked against us. In yet another realm of things that make a human being function in balance, in harmony, or at least somewhat close to it. Like they make it almost impossible to get good food, and it's getting crazier and crazier. It's not looking good when you look in the future. Now, one theory which is very interesting about the people that control us and why they are doing this. It's actually not so much on the negative side. It's more at the people on top realize that there's too many people living and it causes too much harm. It takes too many resources out of this earth. And they kinda coming up with these ideas how to get rid of most of the people, at least, or at least good portion of the people, without causing too much harm, without needing actual wars to do it or whatever. So they kinda came up with the conclusion that we need to make people infertile. Food obviously big part of that. We need to program people to shy away from having kids and family and all that nonsense. That nonsense is in the past for human beings. Like you're gonna have your little cell block or your little house, tiny home, or whatever the fuck you can afford. And you're gonna live kinda comfortable. You're gonna have your screens. You're gonna have your virtual beaches. You can have your work, couple hobbies maybe. Like it's comfortable life. It sucks your soul out, yes, but you don't have to go to war. You can kinda live this boring bullshit life. But you ain't gonna reproduce, son. Because there's too many of you peasants out there. Some of you need to get out. So we don't kill all of the earth. So that's just one theory. Like maybe they gonna, some of the top people, top G's, kind of see it more like, if we wanna survive on this earth, we're gonna have to program some of these peasants to not reproduce, not continue their bloodline and that shit. So there's not gonna be so many of them. So we don't have to destroy the earth so much. That's one way of thinking about it. Who the fuck knows which one is the right way? I'm not in the council of 300 or whatever the fuck. Sitting there, man, that would be my dream. Eat raw chicken and be on the council of the nations. In the meetings with the black nobility. Yeah.